Hey everybody, welcome to Oddly Sidecast episode 4. I'm Vince,
This is Jacob.
And I'm Joey.
and we're here today on the 4th week of Oddly Sidecast. How's it going, buckos?
Okay.
I've been
Not vibing?
indoors for 4 months. Or 4 months, 4 weeks.
Jesus Christ, what the
Jesus.
fuck happened?
Dude, I was quarantining before it was popular. I'll have you
Mega
know.
quarantine.
No, it's been like quarantine for a little over a month. I've only been
Yeah.
leaving my house to do Postmates off and on.
There's some moolah on the side at least.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right. I don't dislike delivering for Postmates, but goddamn, people are annoying.
Oh yeah, if it's anything from your last week's stories, I can only imagine.
I have a new one. I do have a
Oh?
new interesting story.
Oh.
So just in our area, we have like townhouses, like apartment complexes, and they're fucking huge. They're massive.
Right.
So people like to do this thing where they give the address. Well, I don't think they purposely do it. They don't provide the address. I think the app just kind of automatically assigns the address to just generally the apartment complex. So it's usually like the leasing building. So what happens is they don't give us a fucking gate code. They don't give us an apartment number. And it's just like Most Dangerous Game. It's like, find me. And the only instructions they'll give you is like, deliver to my door. So then it's like, okay, how do I get in the gate? Well, it's 9 o'clock and there is no other cars coming in and out of this place. So I guess I'm going to have to figure that out. So I'll call them. What's the gate code? They'll give me the gate code. That's generally how it goes down when I have to deliver to these apartment complexes, but I fucking hate it. It's awful.
Right.
But
I don't know, because I think Postmates lets you put like apartment number. Like
you can, but the problem is that people let the app automatically set their address as opposed
Just
to thinking about it.
autofill.
Yeah. So the app is just going to automatically give the most general address. It's not going to be like apartment fucking 45982.
Yeah, it's gonna be one big building with like 5 units in it.
It's the address is literally going to be 1100 Main Street. And it's like, cool, awesome.
That's great.
So normally it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not like insurmountable.
Debilitating, yeah.
But I had this one delivery and they ordered pizza and this guy gave me no information. Cool. Awesome. I don't know if this guy was partaking in jazz cigarettes or what it was. But
Jazz cigarettes.
but keep in mind it's raining like hard.
Right.
Pouring.
Yeah. It's been raining like crazy.
Yeah. So I call because you can call through the app or whatever, and I'm like, hey, I need the gate code to get in. And he's like, keep in mind, we're in California, so he's like, well, like, dude, it's already like 9 o'clock, so they actually kind of make it so that the gate code doesn't like work at this time. Like, you have to have the clicker. So, like, there's a little pedestrian entrance off to the left of the car gate, and like, you can just walk through there. And I literally, like, completely... Because keep in mind, when I arrived at this apartment complex, Postmates, like, you have arrived. And once Postmates has keyed that you have arrived, you can literally mark it as delivered.
Oof.
So, keep in mind, it's pouring rain outside. And I literally told the guy... Because I could see on the map that his building was one of the ones in the back. So, like, it was easy, like, maybe a fifth of a mile. Which isn't like, crazy or anything, but it's a lot to walk in the rain.
With pizza.
With pizza
in your
exactly.
The guy wants a soggy pizza.
So, I literally just like, keep in mind, he was my last delivery of the day too, so I was kind of like, already a little over it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I straight up told him, I'm like, I'm going to start the 5-minute timer. You're either going to come get your pizza or you're not.
Jesus Christ.
What was I supposed to do? Would you have suggested that I got out of the car and walked a quarter mile to hand this guy his pizza at his door when he didn't give me any information? Fuck that dude.
Oh, yeah, he didn't
That's
even
a
give you the address, like the exact
Fuck that
apartment
dude.
number, did
No,
he?
That's
No,
a
he didn't.
stupid policy of not making the code work at that time.
Well, because I guess it's for security reasons. The only people that should be visiting that late at the complex or whatever should have a clicker.
Yeah. But
You
I mean,
know-
like, in this day and age when you have like a service industry built around delivery,
Yeah,
even before like pizza people, like I don't know.
I don't know. It's not even
There
like
should
a
be, like, a
particularly bad
workaround.
neighborhood or anything.
Yeah, there should be like you can get like a generated code or whatever, or
Either
you
way,
could just
Yeah.
buzz
either
someone
way,
in.
he told me that shit, and I literally was like, no. I was like, I'm gonna tell the app I can't find you. You've got 5 minutes. You can either come get it or not.
Oof.
Come get your
Because
fucking pizzas,
in a
lad.
situation like that, Postmates is just gonna be like, well, keep the pizzas. You couldn't make the delivery.
Here's the thing:
I-
is it a newer complex?
Yes, it is. It's fairly new, built within
Then it
at least
should-
the last 10 years.
It should have one of those like keypads where you like dial the number and it lets you
Yeah.
in.
No, it did.
But he's just like, does it? It just it turns off at 9 o'clock or something.
Yes.
That's
Like-
weird because you're literally contacting someone inside. Like the code, yeah. Okay, fine. But like if you buzz to someone's apartment and you're like, "Hey, I'm
Look,
here,"
I have
and they
no
buzz
idea.
you in.
I have no idea. You know what I do know? He came and he got his pizzas. He didn't say shit, and I still got a tip.
Hey.
So you know what? He wasn't that hurt about it.
All's well that ends well.
I mean, the guy's a
Yeah.
fucking dick for even implying that I'm gonna walk that far in the rain anyways. And I don't mean like it was sprinkling, because if it would have been sprinkling, like fuck it.
Yeah.
No
It's
big
it's
deal.
pouring though.
It's pouring. Like raining cats and dogs pouring. So I was just like, that's not gonna happen. This is not an event that I'm down for.
Like I can't get in, and your pizzas are gonna get straight wet.
Yeah.
Don't
Honestly,
get your pizzas.
honestly, delivering to townhouses and apartments are really the only like complaints that I do have about delivering.
I can
Hmm.
see it. I can see it.
But I did make a delivery yesterday that compelled me to end up getting some food for myself today.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah, I delivered some Jersey Mike's, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself today. You've been
Joey knows Jersey Mike's.
you've been stuck
Jesus.
you've been stuck in the house for over a month. Go get yourself some Jersey Mike.
Ah.
And I don't know what it is about those sandwiches, but just something's different, man.
And this ain't sponsored. This is from the chest.
Please,
Right
please
from the
sponsor
heart.
me. Please sponsor me, Jersey Mike's. Please, I'll be your greatest salesperson. You can literally
Welcome back to the
record me-
Jersey Mike's podcast.
They could literally record me just demolishing a giant Italian and a glass of water in 5 minutes.
Just saying this
That's the
man.
that's the best advertisement. Just me heavy breathing afterwards. Just hold the camera on me for a little too long.
Oh, he moaned at least this loud. Oh,
It's a commercial that comes on that's basically just you doing a Joey's super cool food reviews on
It's like a
Jersey
mukbang.
Mike's.
It's a Jersey Mike's.
It's just a mukbang.
A televised mukbang of a overweight Mexican man eating an entire sub by himself
Just
in a
plowing
dark, in
through
like
a giant
in
Italian.
like a dimly lit room. Not like dark, but like just lit enough to make it uncomfortable.
ugh.
where
just to
does it-
see
where-
the
where-
mildew on the walls.
Where it's not creepy. It's not creepy, It's not like an
Yeah.
abandoned building, but it's dark enough to make it seem like I just don't own enough lamps in my house.
Dark enough to be unsettling,
Yes,
but not disturbing.
Yeah.
eerie is
It's
what you're
that-
going
it-
for.
It's
Eerie
that
is the
one
Exactly.
lamp.
It's the
It's
difference.
that one lamp that belonged to his mom that's in the corner of the living room, and he's filming on his couch.
Jesus.
It's the difference between like The Shining and I don't know, the 2009 remake of The Thing. One is overtly scary and gory and horrible,
Yeah,
and
and the other one is The
is
Shining.
Is The Shining. That's the feel I want. You know what? I could be in a fully lit room, but I just want the mood. I want the tone of the Jersey Mike's commercial to be The Shining. I want to make direct eye contact with the camera.
You just want to be Jack Nicholson.
all quarantine, no sub makes Jake a dull boy.
Uh-oh, you killed Joey.
Uh-oh.
Fucking hell.
Take his temperature.
I got
he's got the vids 19.
the vid.
Vids
I
19.
got the suds.
Vids
The
19
vids.
sounds like a Pirate Bay clone.
Vids 19.
It sounds like a movie downloader app that you would have downloaded in 2004 that would have given you like 17 viruses.
The precursor to even LimeWire.
It sounds like a shitty like fan-made YouTuber con.
Jesus.
It's not VidCon, it's just Vid.
It's Viz.
Oh,
Viz
Viz.
19.
That sounds like something that larger YouTubers would put on as like a scam to part
As a scam.
like to part their fans from their money. Like those 2
Tentacon.
I think we all
too.
know somebody who did that.
like those 2-hour conventions they hold at like the Hilton Ballroom.
Tanacon 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh no.
That one was just a horrible swindle out of people's money. Then you have shit like DashCon where it was just a garbage fire.
The ball pit.
Speaking of illustrious conventions, are you guys ready for MindCon 2020?
No.
Totally.
I haven't seen this year's.
Lit, dude.
Joey, this year is 2020.
Yeah. Oh.
You're a dumbass.
Joey just had this stroke.
How long have you been in 2019, man? I've been in
I
2019 for over a year.
Somebody please take my temperature. Cheesy weebies.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
I thought like it already had happened or something.
But hold on, I'm not done singing the praises of that sandwich.
Jesus Christ. I've made 1,000 of those sandwiches.
So full disclosure for anyone listening to this podcast right now, Joey used to work at a Jersey Mike's, and I feel like I
Yeah.
constantly bring it up to him.
Even though it's been like, what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, it's been like half a decade, pretty much.
It's so fucking good.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, George. Every time I had lunch, I had one of those sandwiches. And that's saying a lot. Because there was good ass spots like around where I worked.
What they do.
And I had one of those sandwiches for lunch every damn shift that I had a lunch. Because holy crap. It
There's
is a good
something
freaking sandwich.
Different. There is something different. I've had
Just
Jimmy John's. I've had the Firehouse subs. I've had
Firehouse
the
is bomb.
Subway and the Togos and the Quiznos, but none. Yo, don't talk shit about Quiznos. Quiznos is better than half of the places I just listed.
is Quiznos even a thing still? I thought it went out of business.
Yeah, I haven't had Quiznos since like 2008, 2004.
Yeah, I've never seen a Quiznos for like a decade. Yeah.
Honestly.
If you don't know where the available Quiznos are, then you have not been reading literature. That being said, I don't know what Jersey Mike's does differently. But
Quiznos
God
will rise again.
damn. I love it. They got that thick ass bread, and it's always like saturated in the oil and the vinegar.
Yep.
And the vegetables
We
are
be
always
baking
like,
that.
oh,
Every day we be baking that.
I don't know what
Slicing
it is.
it ourselves.
That makes a difference, though. See, that's the thing. That's one thing I can absolutely tell makes a big difference. Because when you fresh slice, like, deli meats like that, and then immediately eat them, they're usually a lot softer. Because they haven't gotten the chance to dry out.
Yeah, no, we slice it right in front of you. I still remember. I remember too much about, like, that job. For it being, like, as long of a time as it has been since I'd done it. Like, I legit, like, could probably walk in there and just know how to do everything again. Muscle memory.
Someone could hit you with the, let me get a giant Italian, Mike's Way, no tomato.
Oh, you want
banana
a giant 13? Mike's Way, no tomato, some extra banana peppers. Okay, hold on. Slice up the meat on the little slicer. I used to do like I used to kind of get fancy with it. I used to like flip the pepperoni in my hand and then like and then put it on the slicer. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, little maneuvers.
Little pizzazz with your sandwich, sir.
Jesus. No, dude. The cookies
Putting
there,
some stank on
Oh.
those sandwiches.
baking the cookies is like the best thing.
I've never had a
'Cause you
cookie from Jersey
You've
Mike's.
never had a Jersey Mike's cookie?
What is there something special about it?
I don't think I have either. Actually,
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. At least back in the day, like the cookies were different. They're
Back in the
even,
day. Back
Back
in
in
the
the
day.
4 years ago.
I was
Back,
young and
doing
not a
that
kid
anymore.
back 5 years ago.
What
Back
fuck?
in the day.
You said that shit like you were about to start talking about Tamagotchis.
That's literally almost a quarter of my life.
Oh fuck.
GB weebies.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but when I worked there a brief while ago, fucking making cookies, the cookies there are so good. Oh my god, they changed them, but the new ones are still pretty good. But they're like super thick, and they got them big ass chocolate chips in them. So good. Oh my god. Ready? Here's the order. Here's the Jersey Mike's order. This is the Joey special, right? You go.
Joey, you
get
didn't
the
have
number
to tell us that
13.
you were special. We knew.
GB Weebies. You get the number 13, the Italian, and you got to be that guy. So you apologize in advance, and you don't do it if they just clean the grill. If they just clean the grill, you don't fuck with them. You say, take it as normal. But if they haven't, then you go, yo, could you throw that on the grill for a sec, and then put it on the hot sub bread because it's different. And then you boom, do that, and then you go, okay, let me get jalapenos, let me get mustard, let me get mayo, let me get pickles, and let me get a side of buffalo sauce. And then boom, seal that up, hot sub, take it, you get the jalapeno Miss Vicky's chips, stuff them in there, dip that shit in the buffalo sauce, boom, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. Have the cookie after with the pink lemonade. Oh, it's a wrap.
No, they have cream soda on the fountain at Jersey Mike's.
They do that now?
Yes, they have
Damn,
cream
son.
soda in the
Ooh.
fountain. So why in the world would you get anything else besides cream soda?
Because they didn't have that right when I was working there, dog. They had pink lemonade.
They've
and it
upgraded.
slapped.
They downgraded the cookies, but they've upgraded the drink selection.
Honestly, the cookies seem like more. Like the old cookies, yeah, I have a nostalgia thing for, and they're like simpler. But the new cookies, they got like, it's like the what is it? It's soft, but it's got that crisp, and then the chocolate chips are huge, but they're still like delicious.
They just thicker.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Like you're out here singing Jersey Mike's praises when that's like one of the most praiseworthy things that Jersey Mike's does, like the dessert. I haven't had the brownies though, so I want to know.
I don't know. Sorry for not walking into a sandwich shop with the express intention of buying a cookie.
Well, listen, you get it on the side. On the side, you get a little dessert treat, sweet treat after.
Who eats sides with a sandwich?
Do
Anything
you
more
not
than
get chips? Do you not get chips? Hold on. No.
Hold
Who
on.
eats sides
But-
with the sandwich?
but-
Do you not
but-
get chips with your
but-
sandwich?
But chips are not a proper side.
Who eats sides with the sandwich? No, chips are a side. What the fuck are you
Chips
talking
are
about?
not a proper side. And
What the
you
fuck
yourself-
are you talking
you
about?
yourself literally just admitted to not having the chips on the side because you put them in the sandwich. Therefore,
put 'em-
making it part of the meal.
I
Therefore,
take the
making
side
it
and
part
I
of the
apply
entree.
it to the meal. No, hold on. Fuck you. What is it? What side would you get with the sandwich?
I need a disqualification over here, Judge.
Are you telling me you're rolling up to like a sandwich shop and if they don't have soup, they don't have sides?
Bro,
It's
not
chips.
like
It's
they're-
on the
they're not
side of
gonna-
the sandwich.
They're not going to serve me like a bowl of mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
Yeah. So what do you consider sides at a sandwich joint?
Nothing.
Then what the fuck are the chips?
Bro, you yourself said what you do with the chips. I do that with the chips too. But again, the second they leave the bag and enter the realm of the sandwich, they're
You're
now
full
part
of
the
shit.
entree.
No. No. If you order a burger and you get
No.
fries and you put them in the burger, fries are still on the side.
Nope.
They're still the side.
Nope.
It's not the full meal. The burger's the meal. The location of the food doesn't matter because it's served to you as a side.
This is patently incorrect.
If I get a steak and I get mashed potatoes on the side and I take my fork and a knife and I cut a slice of the steak off and I dip the steak in the gravy and the mashed potatoes, that mashed potato's not a side anymore? It's part of the main meal?
No, because you're taking your steak and you're dipping it in the sides.
Oh, it's What if I put a scoop
that's
of mashed potatoes
that-
on the steak?
The fucking
Then the mashed
sides
potato-
debate of 2020.
Then the mashed potatoes have become part of the entree. It's the other way
You're full
around.
of shit. This is not how
No.
it works.
No, this is exactly.
It's not how any of this works. Vince, you've been quiet through all of this. Whose side are you taking, and why is it mine?
If I can order it as a side, it's a side.
Thank you.
That's not a side. A bag of chips is not a proper side.
Does the menu say a side? It's
No,
a
it
fucking
doesn't. It
side.
says-
it's a side.
No, it's
The menu says it's a side.
No.
It's a side.
It's either
No.
a side or it's a fucking appetizer.
not. An
You look at the
appetizer-
menu,
Who the
it's
fuck
like-
orders an appetizer at a sandwich shop? Yo, can I get-
You
I'm
gotta
talking
got you
general.
there.
Can I get
I'm
stu-
talking
can I
general.
get-
I'm not
can
talking
I get-
straight sandwich sauce
Can
right
I
now.
get some spinach dip with my motherfucking sandwich? Can I get a bloomin' onion with my sub sandwich?
Don't try to detract from the point that you don't think chips are a side, and you're wrong. You're like categorically wrong about it.
Categorically,
What the patently? What's the right word?
Either way, if the menu says it's a side, it's a fucking side.
Thank
okay,
you,
I'm gonna hold
Vincent.
on. No. I'm pulling up the menu right now.
You're gonna
If
pull up
that's-
Jersey Mike's menu.
Yes, I am. I absolutely am.
Watch.
Let's
No,
see.
I remember it. It is. It's a side or a snack. Like it's something like that. I can visualize the board in my head. I worked there.
You can visualize the board in your head.
I can
gotta let-
feel.
you've gotta
I
let it
can
go,
feel the
Joey.
side.
You have to
On my
let it go.
hand.
It's been gone for years. It wasn't your fault.
Jesus Christ. I'm looking this shit up too. It's a side.
I just looked it up. They do consider it a side.
Oh,
But it's the only side they have. That's the only thing to get on this side because they
Oh.
label the cookies as a dessert. So they
the
have.
truth come out.
So why does it say sides?
Sides,
that is-
drinks,
no,
and
no, no.
desserts.
That is side.
chip.
It is side.
It's still in the side realm.
And I disagree.
Chips.
Just because some corporate company decided that they're going to make false claims doesn't mean that I have to agree with them.
Are chips aside?
It's gonna think you're British. It's gonna think you're talking about fish and chips. You have to type in, "Are potato crisps considered a side?"
Nah, hold on. I got the deal breaker here.
Crisps.
Alexa, are chips considered a side?
No.
Fuck
No!
you! Fuck
Oh,
you!
Like,
guys!
fuck you! No, Alexa's wrong like
Bullshit! No,
3,500% of the time.
If your huge corporate entity is right, then so is mine, and Amazon beats Jersey Mike's 100-fold. I am the arbiter of truth.
Vince,
Jesus
you
Christ.
fucked us on that one. Jesus.
I am the
I'm not
arbiter
even
of
sure
truth.
I understood what I said.
That bitch, she didn't hesitate either. She said, "No."
On some
fucking
magic
magic
conch.
Yeah. Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
No.
Let me pull a Squidward. Alexa,
Bullshit.
are chips considered a side?
Let's listen to the full response.
No.
yeah.
Again. No.
No.
I just want to point out that I've been proven correct by Jeff Bezos, our overlord and savior. That means I'm right.
Chips are aside. Amazon is wrong. Jacob is wrong. Joey wins.
I'm done talking about this. Jersey Mike's is
I am
amazing.
done.
Please sponsor me for the love of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Blessed be his name.
I will do everything within my power to prevent that from happening.
Fuck you. You don't-
Well, hey, if you want a Jersey Mike sponsorship, you have to admit that chips are sides because they classify chips as sides.
Bro,
Oh.
Boom. Hit them where it hurts. Right in the gut. The
Jimmy
way
John-
to a man's
Jimmy John's
heart.
wouldn't do some underhanded bullshit like that.
Good Jimmy John's.
It's a good thing I didn't work at Jimmy John's then.
It's freaky fast. guys.
I've actually never had Jimmy John's.
You know,
It's
myself.
all right. It's pretty good.
alright. It's like better than
Subway.
yeah, it's like better than Subway, but it's not as good as Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is like cold and hot, really good. But if you want specifically a hot sub, you go to Firehouse.
Yeah, I can see
I've
that.
had Firehouse.
You've never
If
had
you don't know what you
Firehouse?
want, you go to
No, I've had Firehouse.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
I was like, what?
What would you consider? What would you want as like your last meal?
My last meal
Ooh.
on planet Earth.
Like you're about to be in the electric chair.
Being a
This is Green Mile.
being
You're
a
going to-
born and raised Californian, it's got to be In-N-Out. It has to be a 4x4 animal style with chopped chilies, animal style fries, a Neapolitan shake, and
Savor.
extra spread.
Sweet with extra spread. Okay.
Literally,
All right.
it doesn't even need to be big. That's literally a $10 meal at most. But if I'm
Yeah.
literally about to be marched to my death, that's the last thing I want to eat. 100%.
Not bad.
And there's gonna be people who hear that and they're gonna be like, "Well, Shake Shack is better. Well, Whataburger is better." Yeah, fucking Shake Shack and Whataburger cost like $17 for one person.
Jesus.
You can get a cheeseburger at In-N-Out for $2.30. That's like McDonald's levels of cheap.
And as good as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the same reason why like Five Guys isn't super duper popular here in California. Because who's gonna go to Five Guys when you can go to In-N-Out for like half the price?
I always felt like Five Guys seasoned their fries way too much.
Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes you put the fries in your mouth and they're like caked with so much of the seasoning that it's like powdery. It's like Mexican candy.
Yeah. Like I can go for a nice seasoned fry every now and again, but yeah, when I'm having to dust my fingers off like I'm eating Cheetos, I'm not with it.
You got the Five Guy dust on your fingers.
The
Not
fucking Dorito hands.
not including In-N-Out because they have fresh fries, which that's a whole other debate.
Oh.
Yeah, I like fresh
delicious.
fries. There's a whole lot of people who think that fresh fries are the devil. They only like frozen fries, whatever. Not
The
including
devil.
there are people who are absolutely like diametrically opposed to fresh fries. I swear to you. When I was in cooking school, this was like a point of contention that our chef decided to like bring to our attention.
Ooh.
There's like a huge debate on whether or not fries are supposed to be frozen first. Because it absolutely does change the flavor.
Yeah.
I can honestly take both. I'm not picky on that front.
I
yeah,
mean,
I don't
myself.
mind either.
Me either, but I love In-N-Out's fries for what they are.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I feel like they're
fresh
kind
fries.
of in a league of its own. I feel like you can't compare them.
Oh yeah. There ain't no fry like In-N-Out fry.
With that being said, what's your number 2?
My number 2.
Yeah, what
A shit?
ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
What what is like your favorite fast food fry?
Oh, okay. Second to In-N-Out.
I mean,
Honestly-
like aside from In-N-Out rather than second,
Right.
because like
Right. I said not including it in the list.
not including it in the list because that's a fresh fry and that's a totally different
Right.
thing, and most places don't do fresh fries.
Honestly, and you can dunk on me all you want for this. McDonald's
Nah, there ain't nothing
has
wrong
some
with
good
that.
ass fries.
But see,
Yeah.
the thing about McDonald's fries is they were so much better when we were kids.
Yeah.
That
Nice
that
and crispy.
yeah, that really really changed McDonald's
Legit.
fries.
Right before the quarantine started, I was like on my way back. Like I was on my way back home. It was late at night, and I was driving, and I was just like, oh, fuck. I want some McDonald's fries.
You had that Weird Al moment.
Yeah. Now I'm doing in the drive-thru.
That
And
was
I
a
pulled up to
beautiful
the
rendition.
McDonald's. Thank you. And I pulled up to the McDonald's. I was like, hell yeah, I'm about to order just
I
a
pulled
large
out my
fry.
Beretta.
I pulled out the blippy, rolling up with the sticky.
That's what 6ix9ine could have been, but he decided he was gonna do hype rap instead of R&B. In an alternate
I
universe,
forgot the ammo.
damn, the little drum roll out. 7 o'clock in the
Tekashi Snitch
evening, the
9.
sun rays shine through my bars. I'm sitting on my car. When the cellmate comes up to see me. Oh no. He just
I
got
don't like it.
released.
I don't like where this is going.
He just got released.
That's right.
Meanwhile, our Calais is stuck because the judge just
I
said
just
no,
love
fuck
that.
you.
I
Is he a
love-
fucking fancy water?
Our Calais.
Arcalay?
Arcalay? That's like one of those weird like alkaline.
That's alkalized water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alkalized water. Arcalay. from
Yeah,
the-
I say McDonald's though. What about you, Vince?
I don't think that
I
I don't
don't-
think McDonald's is my favorite, but you know what? 100% I can see how you would choose McDonald's. Like McDonald's is definitely top 3 for me.
It's up there. Vince, what's your fry?
I must say Jack in the Box curly fries.
Oh, well,
Unless we're not considering that in the
non-curled.
Curly
Non-curled.
fries.
Standard fries.
Non-curled than
curly,
McDonald's.
Curly fries don't count because then you have to start including things like waffle fries, and once you
Or
get
sweet
into,
potato fries.
yeah, which I'll take sweet potato fries over every fry.
What?
100%. I love sweet potato fries.
Depends.
It-
It depends if they're
I will
crispy.
I will take them over any fries. Period.
I haven't explored it too
It's
much,
so
but they have had some pretty good sweet potato fries.
But the
I've
savoriness of a French fry and a burger.
I've had bad sweet potato fries that are still good. I love sweet potato fries. That's 100% just my personal preference. I don't think that
Fair enough.
I would never enforce a sweet potato only act if I
Legislation.
was global ruler, but
Right.
I sure love some sweet potatoes.
But them shits do be good though.
They just hit differently.
They do.
For me, the savoriness of a burger is cut through by the sweetness of a sweet potato fry.
See, for me, I want a sweet potato fry. That's kind of sweetness for dessert. So I get some sweet potato fry. You get some powdered sugar and sprinkle it on it.
See, but
Get
that's
some
turning
to
it into a
dip
dessert.
it in. Ooh. That's when I want sweet potato fries. Is
Well,
as
I
a
mean,
dessert item.
I can feel that. I mean, I'll eat sweet potato fries whenever.
Oh, you know what that
but you
fucking
say-
made
but-
me think of?
What?
Oh, boy.
Sweet potato pie.
Oh,
My
yes.
aunt makes sweet potato pie like nobody's damn business.
Well, is the pie kind of like the casserole with the marshmallows?
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Well,
pretty-
no, actually.
Is that not?
She
what-
does a sweet potato pie that's without marshmallows.
Hmm.
That's kind of like looks like a pumpkin pie, but it's a sweet
Uh-huh.
potato pie, and she does something to it. Shit's so good.
The dark arts.
But
on
I do love
pie.
the marshmallow casserole, the dark arts of sweet potato pie.
See, McDonald's is good. It really is. And this is going to be
Dude.
controversial as fuck.
Oh, I can't wait.
But my
Ladies and
favorite,
gentlemen, we're gearing up for Jacob's hot take of the
it
episode.
really is the hot take of the episode, honestly.
Jacob's hot take.
I think I'm going to go with Del Taco. Del Taco crinkle cut fries are my absolute favorite fast food fries.
Now, I'm gonna say something,
Mm,
and
I'm going to let you finish.
what I'm
but-
about to say is some shit.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
Del Taco fries are on my top 3.
There you go.
I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Del Taco got
There-
some good ass fries. The
See,
crinkle
that's
cut's
the thing.
so good.
See, that's the thing. My top 3 French fries, they would have to be In-N-Out, Del Taco, then McDonald's. So I'm like right there with you guys on McDonald's.
Nice.
But I really enjoy Del Taco, and I really enjoy their fries.
Del
Mostly
Taco
'cause-
fries are fire as hell. Del
but-
Taco fries could get me to go to Del Taco on their own merit.
Same. But here's the thing: I'm gonna add another layer.
Oh.
Chili cheese fries.
Mmm.
Who has the best?
Chili cheese fries.
as a
because
With
Los Angeles boy, I have to say Tommy's.
Tommy's
It's
is
like
good.
almost obligated.
Oh man,
Tommy's, dude.
that
It's almost obligated of
That
me.
The El Diablo burger.
the
Woo.
liquid
Yeah.
the liquid meat paste that they drizzle over it.
Liquid meat paste and chopped
Or if you
chilies on
get,
some
or if you
French
get the
fries.
Tommy burger with the fucking chili on it, holy
Yeah,
shit!
El
you're in
Diablo
a
burger, baby.
cardiac heaven.
They throw some chopped chilies in that, and you got the El Diablo. Fire.
There you
I ain't
go.
had Tommy's in a minute.
Those are good, but they're not my favorite.
Are we talking just chili, cheese, and fries?
Yes,
'Cause if we're throwing-
just
okay.
because I usually, and this is gonna be a weird one, I usually put sour cream on my chili cheese fries. I'm aware.
I've heard of it.
I haven't tried it myself.
It's good because normally the sour cream's cold, so like I don't know, it does something. It's kind of like when you order Chipotle, if you've ever ordered Chipotle through Postmates or whatever, and the bowl gets the chance to like gestate in the little tin. so it all kind of melds together. So all of
To
the
shift in transport.
yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
It's good.
I completely understand what you mean by that. I've ordered
Tommy's is great.
delivery Postmates all the time.
Tommy's is great,
Tommy's great.
but Tommy's is so local. I feel like if we got to talk about like the national chains. Like,
You're bigger than this small town.
yeah, you're bigger than just the greater Los Angeles area. I could have said that my favorite fries are Baker's, but then like only people from like 3 states know what a fucking Baker's is.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's fire? A&W cheese curd.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
I have never been to a fucking A&W in my life.
Oh, so
I've only
good,
seen
dude.
one, I feel like, out in the wild.
There's one like at the base of like one of the mountain areas out here. So good.
I've never
You
been
make a
to-
journey up to Big Bear. That's like on the way.
I've never ever had it A&W. That being said,
The cheese curds are fire, but go on, continue.
I am a disgusting homunculi of a man. And when I
Jesus.
slink out of my room to find chili cheese fries, I have to be honest with you boys, and I cannot hide it. I go to Wiener Schnitzel.
Oof.
I
That's going to be an oof
I
from me,
know,
boss.
I know.
It's
You can avert your eyes if you feel the need, but
it's
it's a cross.
Wiener
that I have
Schnitzel
to bear.
fries. Wiener Schnitzel fries are good, I think.
I would say that Del Taco's
I'd
chili
say
cheese fries are good, but the problem is that their chili isn't all that good.
The thing is, when I order, if I want chili on my fries, right? If I want chili on my fries, I want pastrami on my fries. And I'm gonna go to the hat.
But see,
Oh,
pastrami.
that's another
That's
local
another
thing, though.
I don't give a fuck. Get your ass out here and go to the hat and
If
have
you-
your life
if
changed,
you
and
were
then move
ever
out here and be in
in-
crippling debt.
If you were ever in the Southern California area, don't move here.
The
There's too
Hat.
many people. Fuckhead.
Yeah, don't move here.
Get pastrami fries. Whatever you do, and don't be.
If
a
you
dumb-
come to
and-
Southern
and
California-
whatever you do, don't go to the hat. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy who goes to the hat for the first time, doesn't know what they're doing, and says, "Yeah, I want a pastrami burger and a order of the pastrami fries for myself." Don't do it.
Don't be that
They
guy.
will literally
Yeah.
give you a full fucking mountain of food, and you won't know
Yeah.
what to do with yourself.
The
You split
pastrami
that
chili
shit.
cheese fries have to be like a 2-person job,
You-
unless
Honestly.
you are like an absolute unit of a person.
Dude, no, I shit you not. The only time, I was home alone and I was watching John Wick 2, and I plowed through a whole thing of the hat, pastrami, chili cheese fries. I got 20 minutes into John Wick
and just started
and was
puking,
bent
right?
over the toilet.
Yeah.
And just started throwing up. That shit is insanity.
It's like an eating
go
challenge.
solo.
I think the
on.
only time you and I have maybe gone through a little more than
We-
half is when
we fit-
we were really hungover. Joey and I were really hungover one day.
It was my
and
birthday.
We literally couldn't eat all day. Yeah, it was the day after your
It was-
birthday.
no, it
We
was my
couldn't eat
birthday. It
all
was the
day
day
after
before my
that.
birthday that we got crunk. And then
Yeah.
the day of my birthday, we were just, decommissioned for like the whole
Yeah,
first half of the
Joey
day.
and I died. I had to do it to him in the bathroom
to
floor.
That same effect,
It
though,
was crazy.
To that same effect, though, I love taking people to the hat for the first time and not saying anything to them.
Asshole.
Yeah, dude, just order
Yeah,
some
just order yourself a
pastrami
pastrami
fries.
burger and a pastrami fry.
Do you want to?
You'll be good.
Do you want a side of pastrami fries with your meal? Do you want like a side of those? They're really good.
Oh, so why are the fries like $12?
Oh, it's just California. It's expensive.
Legit, dude. Though, like $12 to feed 2 people is not bad. That's like
Yeah.
$6
you could
a
even
piece.
feed. I think reasonably, like
a third person.
we're thick boys, not like extra thick, but we can all eat, right? Like we
Yeah.
all can stomach a decent chunk of food.
Yeah.
I think reasonably, like you can feed 3 people decently for $12, and that's not bad.
Agreed there. And then you get the orange bang.
Bang.
Now listen, you guys all judged my Wiener Schnitzel pick though, but what is yours? What's your national food chain chili cheese fry? You keep trying to steer it back here to home, and you're avoiding the question.
I don't know. I don't order national food chain chili cheese fry, honestly.
Honestly, if I'm
I've
getting
only
chili
ever
cheese
ordered
fries,
local.
if I'm getting chili cheese fries, I'm going to Wiener Schnitzel. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I see. You know what? Fuck.
I shit you not. I like
I haven't
legit.
tried it at
I
Wiener Schnitzel, that's the
really
thing.
like
I haven't
Wiener
had their
Schnitzel
chili cheese
fries.
You've
fries.
never had chili
I ha-
cheese fries from
I
Whoa.
very seldomly go to Wiener Schnitzel, mostly because
True.
growing up there was never one like nearby.
Der Wiener
Anyway.
Schnitzel.
Look.
So
if
it's never been something that's like on my radar comparatively to something that's been close to
If
me.
you've never gone to Wiener Schnitzel and ordered a chili cheese fries with grilled onions and mustard on it at 3 a.m. because you've had way too much to drink today, you have not lived. That's like going to that's like one of those rite of passage things as an adult. You have to end up at a Denny's at 3 in the morning because you've had way too much to drink and order the spaghetti or the meatloaf plate.
Or build your own burger.
The build your own burger, your favorite.
Oh man, people listening are gonna be like, "What does that mean? What's so funny about it? Build your own burger."
See, guys, Joey really loves building his own
He
burger.
is-
It's one of his fetishes, I would dare say.
If Joey was a chef, they would call him the architect because he builds, he constructs.
I should not have brought this up.
You should. I mean, you brought it up on you. You're the one who's like, "I'm gonna serve this tennis ball straight up into the air and get Serena Williams." So no one made you bring it up.
I just want to make a funny joke, guys.
We peer pressure you into it at this point. Every time we
Anytime we're at Denny's.
At this point, I feel weird not ordering it.
There was one time where you were like, I'm thinking I'm gonna actually end up going with this sizzling platter. That sounds real good. And I remember the whole table just gawking you, just looking at you. Like,
It's the picture of all those girls at the party, like when they turn around, they have the cups in their hand.
Yeah.
That's what it shit felt like.
Joey,
That's
is
what
it
that
good
shit
his own
felt
build
like.
your own burger? What the fuck?
I absolutely A, adore that meme, and B, that's exactly what it was. The entire table whipped around in
Like at the
shock.
same fucking time. It was like I was having a nightmare. Everyone in the restaurant stopped and turned and looked at me at the same time.
You looked down, you didn't have any pants on. You
I
didn't
looked
study
down
for
and the
your
menu
test.
only had build your own burgers on it, like every single menu item, even the drinks.
Video
An
Vega.
anthropomorphic burger busted out of the kitchen. Build me, Joey, build me.
Build me. Jesus Christ.
You woke
Just
up in a
lettuce
pool
and
of
buns
sweat
and shit.
and cum.
Oh my God. And my sheets are rolled up in my hand in the shape of a burger.
Oh my god.
There's ketchup and mustard all over you. You have no idea where it came from.
Yeah.
Family walks in, they're like, what happened?
We don't even have ketchup or mustard right now. What the fuck?
Dude, what?
That's amazing.
How do you?
So
You
yeah,
guys don't got ketchup or mustard
how
right
do
now?
you guys go through enough ketchup and mustard to not have any?
I was kidding. It was a joke. Like if I was covered in ketchup and mustard and we had no ketchup and mustard. No, you don't think
Well,
I
hold
got
on,
ketchup
hold
and
on,
mustard
hold
on
on.
deck?
On is it a status symbol to own
Yeah.
ketchup and mustard?
What's the fancy ass mustard?
Dijon.
Great
Yeah,
Poupon.
Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon. Could you pass the Grey Poupon, please?
You know
Grey
what? You're
Poupon.
talking like a grip of shit, but like Grey Poupon is actually like really good. If you like horseradish.
Yeah, if I'm ever bougie. No, I'm just
Bro, it literally costs
Grey
me
Poupon-
$1 more than the normal mustard, bro.
Yeah,
that was the
every
meme
rapper
though. That was a
throws
commercial
it in
back in
there.
the day.
Oh yeah, that was the fucking. What were they? Were they in Rollies or like Bentleys or something?
They were
And they're like
something.
Grey Poupon.
Pass the Grey Poupon. I don't know. I just don't want to be the guy rolling up and picking up some Grey Poupon. I'd rather pick up mustard and then pick up, if I want, horseradish.
So hold on.
horseradish.
You're peer pressured by society to not buy a certain brand of mustard?
I just don't like horseradish. And I like
Really?
straight mustard. Horseradish on, and this is
Hold on,
another
hold on,
LA
hold on.
thing. This is another LA thing. On what's that spot we go to when we meet by Union?
Felipe's.
Felipe's. At Felipe's is the only joint where
Hey,
I will consume
Listen, hold on.
horseradish.
We're gonna put a timeout on that. If anyone listening to this doesn't live in California and has never been to LA, whatever you do, the second you get off that plane, go to Felipe's.
Honestly,
I implore you, as an LA native, go
please.
to Felipe's.
You have no excuse. It's right by LA Union Station. Walking distance.
It is by far one of the best places you can eat in the city. Period. Without a
That
doubt.
shit's so good it made me eat horseradish and like it.
You order yourself a double beef dip, get coleslaw,
Mm.
eat it with the horseradish, even if you don't like the horseradish, even if you don't normally like horseradish.
Even if you don't
full
normally like
disclosure-
coleslaw, that coleslaw is fire.
Even if you don't like
Full
coleslaw.
disclosure, it's like a horseradish mustard, and it's at the tables in like a squeeze bottle,
Mm.
so you can load that bitch up with as much of the horseradish mustard as you like.
It is to die for.
It's
Also,
amazing.
coffee's only about 50 cents.
Yeah, that too.
And if you go on Dodgers night, if there's a baseball game going on in town, it's like a fucking party.
Oh yeah, that place gets bumping. Dodger days.
Iconic.
Anyways,
Iconic. Yeah, I don't like horseradish any other time. At
I
least I
lo-
haven't had a
I-
positive experience with it at any other point.
I love horseradish. Do you like wasabi?
Yes, actually, I do.
Most wasabi is horseradish, though.
Yeah, but it goes. I don't know. When I have sushi, because I really like fish. I don't like cooked fish
Nah,
that much. I like
yeah,
raw fish.
I'm similar. I like certain types of fish cooked, like catfish or
Yeah.
salmon, things like that, or fried fish like cod. That's good.
That's the thing
Yeah.
though. Like I can't do a salmon steak.
Oh, I love salmon.
Like I wouldn't
steaks.
go out. I wouldn't order a
Yeah.
salmon steak, but I could eat like 12 just raw salmon over a thing of rice.
Is that
easy.
because you're a weeb, or like if I put some gravlax
No,
in
just
front of you, you'd be able to maw that shit?
It's just I don't know. I feel like the texture, the consistency, the smell is different. The flavor is just it rides a lot better when it's raw.
I mean,
That was a terrible way to say that, but that
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
what I mean.
yeah. In my experience, it normally rides a lot better when it's raw, Joey.
Jesus Christ.
That should be the title of this episode. Rides a lot better
No,
when
it
it's
rides
should
on-
not.
better when it's raw.
Yes, it is going to be.
That's
And
terrible.
it should be better when it's raw, and then the thumbnail needs to be the girls at the party looking fucking disgusted.
That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Oh fuck.
God damn.
It rides better.
We've been
Yeah,
raw.
talking about
salmon
food
is
a
better.
lot.
raw.
This episode.
Legitimately, I thought the title of the podcast was going to be like the fucking food hour.
The Epicurious podcast.
Oddly foodcast.
Oh my god. We went from fucking arguing about fucking
I
video
do-
game preferences last week to just
Arguing
food.
about whether chips are a side.
I do need to shift gears though,
Okay.
because I want to talk about cars.
oh.
Oh, nice fucking segue, dude.
Yeah. Now I know that you guys aren't.
I am speed.
Go ahead and fold up your script and put it in your back pocket now, and
'Cause I
we
got
can
it
get
on
back to the
lock.
podcast.
That's actually the third time I've done that this podcast. I had a thought to myself. I woke up this morning around 8:30 p.m. or excuse me, a.m.
I was like, shit.
p.m. in the
Oof,
a.m.
this morning.
No, I woke up around 8:30, and the very first thought I had to myself as I was taking a piss was, what kind of car does the Queen roll around in?
I think it's technically a Rolls
No,
Royce,
no,
like
no,
a
no.
vintage Rolls
No, no.
Royce.
It's a Bentley. It's a Bentley, right? So
Any?
it's a 2002 Bentley that was specifically designed and made for the Queen, right?
All right.
Okay.
It's all well and good. It's, a beautiful, immaculate car. Even a 2002 Bentley makes a 2000 or a 2020 Honda Civic look like, a piece of garbage.
Okay.
But I was reading about this car and I was like, oh, I know this platform because I know a lot about cars. And I was like, that platform is compatible with this engine, da da da. I knew I had a theory. As soon as I saw what type of car it was, I was like, no way. It doesn't have that type of engine in it. So I looked it up. the Queen's car has a twin turbocharged 6.8-liter V8 in it.
No idea what that means.
So
It's a powerful engine.
it's a very powerful. It essentially has a muscle car engine in a Bentley.
Yeah.
Jeebies.
So that engine is capable of 400 horsepower, well, brake horsepower, in the format it was designed for, right? Because the engine is actually a collaboration engine between Rolls-Royce and Bentley.
Okay.
It pulls 400. Keep in mind, it's a 2002 with a potential for 400 horsepower.
Queen
Camaros
just
and
whipping down the
Mustangs
streets of London.
of the same period were pulling like 100 less with V8s. V8 Camaros and V8 Mustangs of the time were pulling 100 less horsepower.
Queen's got
Queen
some
be
power
whipping.
under the hood.
Can you? So a thought came to my mind. I was like, damn, I would have never thought that, you know, the Queen would be escorted around in a fucking performance vehicle disguised as a luxury sedan. Oh,
Queen
no,
just
hold
pulls
on.
up to you and
It's
starts
not a
revving.
sedan, it's a limousine. Keep in mind. So it's a limousine with 400 horsepower. Can you imagine the Queen pulling up next to you at the stop light,
Jesus.
revving her shit at you,
Oh, I thought she was blowing a leaf blower at me.
and just getting and just
Totally.
getting fucking smoked by a limo, by a Bentley limo
With the Queen in the back
with
seat.
with a.
Go home. Well, I just got shat on by the Queen.
Here's the best part: the mascot on the car, right, the little hood ornament, is of a knight fighting a dragon.
That's kind of tough.
How is that not the biggest flex in the world?
I mean, she is a queen. Like,
The
gets
Queen.
better.
that
though.
existence
It
is a big ass flex.
It gets better though. So I was like, okay, let's take the obvious route. What car does the Pope roll around on? What's the Pope mobile?
No idea.
The plastic case on wheels.
So the Pope rolls around in a Kia.
Hey,
In a fucking Kia.
gas.
So the Queen rolls around in basically a muscle car disguised as a luxury limousine. And the Pope rolls around on top of a fucking Kia.
Practically a Yugo.
The Pope likes to keep his drip.
That shit
though.
is, yeah. All the money he saves on his automobile, he spends on his chains.
Jesus.
It blew my mind. I was like, there is a horsepower discrepancy between the Queen and the Pope of like 100 or of like 300 horsepower. The Queen could fucking smoke the Pope any day, any fucking
So
day,
I thought you meant like with a gun.
bro.
The freaking Catholic v Protestant war starts again.
The Pope rolls
The
up.
Queen pulls up with her mobile, and the Pope steps out of a Kia Sorento.
No, better yet, it's like a Kia truck with like a modified back on it.
Aw.
But the Pope's got all his chains on him and his freaking
But
papal.
the Pope
papal,
is dripped. Like, he
papal
is
drip.
The
dripping.
thing about the Pope though is he's Italian, so he'd be pulling up with the mafia. Who?
No, he's not Italian. He's where is he from again?
He's Venezuelan or
Bolivia,
like South American.
Venezuela.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, huh?
He just lives in Italy.
Well, the Vatican.
Close enough.
So
The
I mean,
Vatican.
I'm guessing that most of his friends are Italian.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
tells me when they were like, "You're gonna be Pope."
Just like you.
They weren't like, "You're allowed to take hundreds of your friends from whatever country you're from."
Jesus
They
Christ.
were like, "Kiss your family goodbye, Mr. Pope. It's time to be Pope."
The Pope.
All your
Mr. Pope. That's what they call him.
All your friends are now Giovanni. This is Giovanni. That's Giovanni.
Jesus.
So who wins in a fight? The Italian mafia or the British? What are they called? The Bobbies. The
The
dude,
Bobbies.
like the Royal Guard.
The Pope's got a lot of bulletproof shit on him.
So does the Queen. Hold on. If you think that the Queen's Bentley isn't like armored to the teeth, you're out of your
But
mind.
the Pope is literally in like a bulletproof case. The Queen's out there with the top down, like chilling, cruising and shit.
Who wins? Who wins in a fight? The British
Well, see,
Royal
the
Guard
Pope-
or the Italian Mafia?
Well, you see, that's the thing though. The Mafia is Sicilian, and Vatican City ain't on the island, my guy. It ain't on the
Vatican
island.
City full of a bunch of posers.
Jesus.
Damn. Damn.
So he's not rolling up with the Mafia. He's rolling up with all of his like priests and all that.
The bishops.
The bishops. Yeah. All the bishops.
The Bishop Boys.
And I don't know if you've played chess before, but the Queen,
Damn.
he shits on some bishops.
You're a bitch. I hate you. That was worse than me saying I'm gonna switch gears. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck. That's right. He's done it again.
You fucking dog.
Now I want an episode of Death Battle on that.
Death battle.
Death battle, just fucking Queen of England versus the Pope.
Oh, if it's just them, I don't know,
In a fist
man.
fight?
I don't know. That's like two elderly ass folks just getting into a
The
full-on
Pope's got that big
brawl.
old staff, though.
Yeah, but
It's
the
like,
Queen has
whoosh.
like a scepter or something like that.
She has the sword that she uses to knight people.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
That's her main arm. Dude, she's a one-handed
main
warrior.
blade dancer.
She's a fighter.
Jesus.
I wonder
Christ.
what her stat sheet is.
But the Pope's got the scepter from freaking Assassin's Creed.
But
so
see,
you
the
just, like,
Pope has God on his side, though, so... Oh, fuck.
Man.
But the Pope's not allowed to murder. and
Pope-
I'm pretty sure the Queen of England could walk down the street with a shotgun and just fucking kill people straight up.
Cap people.
They'd be like,
But like the Pope has all the power of all the previous popes, like the Avatar. So
Whoa,
like he
bro,
could probably roll up with all
what
that
the-
energy.
he has like 100 after images. He's like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star and shit. He goes into like his fucking anointed form. You see fucking a billion arms appear behind him. The arms of every
The
pope
Pope-
before him.
The Pope rolling up in his little like his plastic box,
his
his
Kia.
plexi
In his
plexiglass
in his
Kia
In
box.
his Kia
And
Sorento.
and his eyes glowing bright white, and he takes off his hat and he has an arrow down the top of his head going into like the Popatar state would fucking make me scream.
Pope wants to
The
bring
Pope
the power
walks
back
up.
into the Vatican.
The Pope walks up and he swings that smoke thing in Catholic Church like a mace.
Oh, he's
and
like,
he's just like whipping it
The
around.
fucking incense thing.
Jesus.
It's on fire. It's just like
Oh God.
Expelling
He's
evil.
fucking Pontiff Sullivan from that game you didn't beat, Joey.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, ha ha, hardy ha. We're gonna bring this up again. What is that called? The Catholic incense.
The
burning.
cat. Just type in I
Cat.
love that. I love when you really don't know what you're looking for and Google somehow finds it by typing
I
in
did.
phrases such as
Thurible.
Catholic incense.
Thurible. It's called a thurible.
Terrible.
Yeah, so for you viewers at home, Google a thurible and then imagine the
How
Pope
do you spell
whipping that shit around on fire. It's like THUR and then Ible, just IBLE.
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 Evil.
This thing's $40 on this website.
Imagine building.
So he's like, I might cop one.
Imagine-
I might cop one just to swing around.
Imagine he puts this at the end of his staff, turning it into like a morning star.
Jeevy weevy. He's just like whoosh,
See,
whoosh,
now that you
whipping incense around and like smoking up the room to create a diversion.
now that you
He's just
brought
gonna
up the
smoke her
point
out.
of him having the power of every pope before him, honestly, like Team Pope, 100%.
Team Pope, dude. He's got one for all.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
fucking weeb. He's gonna use the
It has the unlock
he-
that's full
he's gonna use
strength. Yeah.
Vatican City of Smash.
Oh,
Freaking
If-
Nazareth smash.
Nazareth Smash. and it's dubbed by a Japanese person, so it's all fucking Guy Ragu borrowed words. So Nazuri smash.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck, that's great. Dude,
That's awesome.
I love the idea.
He goes back all the way, like, well, all like the background images of all the popes are like flashing before him at the very
like
end.
the
It's just
intro to the
Jesus,
first season of
Jesus on the
JoJo's,
cross,
where you
just
see all
like
the people.
lifting his head up.
Dude,
Awesome.
that's the greatest thing I've ever thought about. Now I want to see the Pope just drawn buff as shit like Kenshiro with his thurable
Jacked
base
Pope.
pole arm.
He looks like Senator Armstrong from fucking Nanomachine, son. The power of Christ, son.
Oh fuck.
Power of Christ. Powers my body.
Oh.
Imagine. Someone needs to do like just a mod to replace Senator Armstrong and just put him in a papal outfit.
See,
Papal
I would love
robes.
a mod that turns Senator Armstrong into Bernie Sanders with like a proper voiceover. Like the same script, but performed by Bernie Sanders.
The weak will be purged, and the strongest will thrive.
It sounds like Bernie Sanders does it.
I want to see it with Yang, and instead it's freaking universal basic income, son.
Universal basic. Weebies.
Who wins in a fight? Okay. Ready?
The Pope or Bernie Sanders?
No, that's easy. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. We've already confirmed that Pope is SS tier.
Is capable of the Avatar state
He-
and just looking back on all the previous popes before him.
No. Who wins in a fight? Adam Sandler or Kevin James?
Kevin James.
Why?
He's a thick
That
boy.
doesn't mean shit.
Not even just
Adam
that.
Sandler has
Kevin
speed on
James
his
is.
side.
But no, dude. Kevin James is like fit as fuck. Like he's actually
What?
like strunk boy. Yeah. No. Like he's one of those dudes that's like big and hefty, but he can move. Ain't you ever see that movie where he was like a wrestler or a UFC fighter?
What?
Yeah. He was fucking Kevin James movies. Hold on. Where he was a UFC fighter. Here Comes the Boom.
Never heard of that in my life.
Dude, Here Comes the Boom. 2012 smash
No idea
hit
what
Kevin
you're talking
James
about.
film. Here Comes the Boom. He's like a teacher and then he's like a UFC fighter. Once a collegiate wrestler, now he's a 42-year-old apathetic biology teacher in a failing high school.
How old are those
Jesus.
two? How old is Adam Sandler?
Let's look it up. Let's Google it.
Adam Sandler
Bring up the old
is
Google.
53
Kevin
years old.
James is 54.
So they're only a year apart from each other. I like how we're just like proposing elderly fights. You guys want to put on some elderly fights?
Let's put out some elderly. This will come back like in a case of elder abuse, like 30 years down the line.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Were
Some
these
jury will have to listen
were
to
they-
this shit.
panned elderly folks at the time, such as the Pope and the Queen of England?
They were cited as saying, who would win in a fight? President Donald Trump or Senate member Bernie Sanders?
Dude, look at the Wikipedia picture of Kevin James and tell me that he would not fuck up Adam Sandler.
What?
He looks like a dude in Boston that could kill any other dude in Boston.
A dude in Boston.
Look up Kevin James on Wikipedia and look at that picture
he
before
does
you respond.
He does look like he.
Thank you.
He does look like he'd say "fuck you, guy."
Say fuck you, guy, and then stomp out his cigarette on your face.
Kevin George Nipfing?
What?
What?
It says born Kevin George Nipfing.
Oh no. Now I know why he changed his name.
Is he Jewish?
Nipfing.
I don't know.
In Minaloa, New York. Second son of office worker Janet and insurance agency owner Joseph Valentine
German.
Nipfling. German American.
German.
See, he's got that natural just stare on him. I keep looking at this fucking Wikipedia picture.
What is your damage with Kevin James?
I don't have damage. I wouldn't want damage with Kevin James. I just think Kevin James could fuck up anybody he wants to.
Well, I'm officially going to start shit.
With Kevin James.
Yeah, fuck it.
Kevin James is so cool, though.
The last good Kevin James movie I saw was Hitch, and he wasn't even the main character.
Jeeby weebies. You are emphatically wrong on that count.
Yeah, he sure was good in Pixels, huh, Joey?
Shut up.
What about Zookeeper?
But he
You
sure
like
was good
Zookeeper,
after
huh?
Hitch. Hotel Transylvania 3. Amazing.
Yeah, he did real good in
Grown Ups, dude.
He-
Grown Ups was amazing. What are you talking about?
Joey.
You don't like Grown Ups?
Vincent. Please.
Vince.
I'm neutral on it.
Vince.
I'm very neutral on Grown Ups.
For an Adam Sandler movie, it is most recently, like, aside from, I haven't seen Uncut Gems, but people are saying it's like a good like thing. Comedy wise, most recently the best like one. He came out of like a rut with Grown Ups.
Joseph.
I'm neutral on Grown Ups.
You're talking
It
about.
wasn't amazing, but
you're
it wasn't
talking
like
about
complete dog
the
shit.
guy who played Paul Blart.
Oh, Paul Blart was an amazing one too. Mall Cop
All
2?
right.
Here's the thing. I can't speak for Paul Blart because I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
What?
Paul Blart is a fun popcorn movie.
What is it with you in that term? I feel like
It's a fun popcorn
you
movie.
use that shit to defend movies that are emphatically bad that you like.
No, they're not. They're not emphatically
Okay,
bad.
so he
Movies,
was in he was
a popcorn
he
movie
was in
is a movie
he was
that
in
is good
Barnyard.
to have on in the. Hold on, shut the
he
fuck
was
up.
in
A
Barnyard.
popcorn movie is.
Do you hear that?
is a-
Oh
he
God,
was?
from Vincent.
He was?
That wasn't the sound of a man who heard something he liked. He said, "Oh God."
Dude, Barnyard was pretty good too, though.
Just
Yeah.
looking at.
He was Otis. He was fucking Otis.
Oh my God.
Dude,
The-
you need to get.
just
you-
looking.
If
just
you don't
looking
think,
at
if you
this-
don't think Kevin James has been in a good movie since Hitch, you haven't been paying attention to the literature.
Weeby.
Yeah, my bad. What was I thinking, Joey?
Yeah,
He was
you
in.
clearly
He was
haven't
in. You don't mess with the Zohan.
been- All right, you ain't got to bring the Zohan.
Oh, okay. So now we're just picking and choosing.
No, but you can't just like dip into somebody's.
I love that. I
you
love
can't
that.
dip
That's
in
like
their
when you talk
repertoire and
about
pick
Adam
the worst
Sandler
one.
and people are like, "Yeah, I liked these 3 movies from Adam Sandler, but everything else was off."
But that's bullshit though. You can't go like and be like, oh yeah, Mike Myers is pretty good, but
No, he's not.
oh,
Love Guru.
I will look
But
you.
the
I
Love
will
Guru.
look you dead in the fucking face.
Wayne's World, Austin Powers, Shrek.
Shrek is iconic. Wayne's World was a fluke, and Austin Powers is funny because it's written well, not because Michael Myers is a good performer.
Do you think anybody else could have played Austin Powers? You're full of shit.
Maybe,
I don't have to take
maybe,
listen.
maybe.
I don't have to listen to any of your opinions because you woke up in the morning, got up to take a piss, put your dick in your hand, and thought about the Queen's car.
And